Picture this. You're an engineer. It's 2024. You have computers, lasers, satellites, every tool ever invented. And someone hands you a blueprint. Build this, they say. You look at it, you study it, and then you sit back and say, I don't know if we can. That blueprint is over 2,000 years old. This isn't fiction. This has happened, more than once, with real objects that ancient people built with their bare hands. Today we're looking at 5 of them, and by the end of this video, you're going to seriously question everything you thought you knew about the past. Number 1. The Antikythera Mechanism. It's 1900. Divers off a small Greek island pull something strange from the ocean floor. A rock. That's what it looks like. But inside, corroded, almost destroyed, there are gears. Tiny, perfect gears. Dozens of them, built to move together. Over 2,000 years old. Scientists spent decades figuring out what it did. When they finally cracked it, they couldn't believe what they were looking at. It was a computer. A machine that could predict the movements of the sun, the moon, every planet. A machine that could tell you when the next solar eclipse would happen, years in advance, accurately. And here's what makes it so hard to accept. The next machine this complex, with this many moving parts, wouldn't be built for another 1,400 years. 1,400 years. Someone in ancient Greece built something so advanced that the rest of civilization took over a millennium to catch up. Who taught them how to do that? Number 2. Roman concrete. Why are modern buildings falling apart? The best materials we have today start cracking within 50 years. Bridges need constant repair. Highways get repaved every decade. But there are Roman harbors sitting at the bottom of the ocean right now, underwater, in salt water, in waves. And they are getting stronger. Not weaker, stronger, after 2,000 years. When scientists analyzed ancient Roman concrete, they found something modern chemistry doesn't do. A reaction between the concrete and seawater that actually heals cracks as they form. It fixes itself. We've tried to copy it. We haven't quite gotten there yet. We landed on the moon. We mapped the human body. We built the internet. And we still haven't figured out how to make concrete as good as something built 2,000 years ago by people who didn't even have electricity. Number 3. Damascus Steel. Imagine a sword so sharp it could cut a falling silk scarf clean in half. Not tear it, cut it, the way scissors cut paper. And so tough at the same time that it could shatter a European sword on contact. Sharp and unbreakable. That sounds impossible, because normally those two things are opposites. The harder you make metal, the more brittle it gets. Damascus Steel did both. Crusaders who faced it in battle wrote home about it. They called it supernatural. And when modern scientists finally analyzed these blades, they found something extraordinary inside the metal, something we only discovered in 1991, something that by all logic had no business being inside a sword made in medieval Syria. We've tried to recreate Damascus Steel for decades with everything modern science has. The formula has been lost, and no one, not yet, has fully cracked it. Number 4. The Great Pyramid's precision. You've heard about the pyramids your whole life, but I don't think most people understand how precise they actually are. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an error of just 0.05 degrees. The 4 sides of the base, each one around 230 meters long, differ from each other by less than 8 centimeters. On a structure built from 2.3 million stone blocks, each one weighing as much as a car. No cranes, no GPS, no laser levels, just people. Architects today have run the numbers. To achieve that level of accuracy, even with modern tools, would be extraordinarily difficult. And here's the part that stays with me. The pyramid wasn't their first. It wasn't a prototype. By the time they built Giza, Egyptians had been building pyramids for generations. They didn't figure it out slowly. They already knew. The question is, how? Number 5. Greek fire. For over 300 years, one empire had a weapon no one could defeat. Not an army, not a fortress. Fire. But not regular fire. Greek fire burned on water. You could throw it into the sea and it would keep burning. Enemy soldiers jumped overboard to escape it. It followed them. It is, to this day, one of the most feared weapons in all of recorded history. The formula was a state secret, guarded so tightly that when the empire finally fell in 1453, the recipe went with it. Gone. Forever. Modern chemists have made guesses. Nobody has ever fully reproduced it. One of the most powerful weapons ever created, and we have absolutely no idea how to make it. Some secrets, it seems, were meant to stay buried. 5 technologies, 5 things that by every account shouldn't exist. And yet, they did. They were real. Some of them are sitting in museums right now waiting for someone smart enough to finally understand them. Here's what I keep coming back to. We tell ourselves that history moves in a straight line, that every generation is smarter than the last. But these objects don't fit that story. They suggest that knowledge doesn't always get passed down, that sometimes it just disappears. And maybe we haven't figured out nearly as much as we think we have. Which one of these hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want more of this, the forgotten, the unexplained, the things history left behind, subscribe. New video every week. I'll see you in the next one.